This is the American Rebellion. My name's Jerry. How y'all doing? I'm here with Matty K and Nick Young. Hopefully Nick will speak tonight. That would be cool. I asked him how he's doing. I still haven't got an answer. But no one cares. So anyway, oh, look who's here. Jolene, nice to see you. Glad I could unblock you from the page. Don't know how that frickin' happened. Joe, I guess I told everybody the other day, Jolene and Tiffany both somehow got banned from the page, and I didn't do it, so I don't know what happened. But Jimmy Collins is here. Jolene is here, so it is nice to see you, Jolene. Matt, how you doing?
Jerry, I will tell you, in Holland, we don't have these problems with elections. And in Holland, we don't do these things.
Yeah.
I have to practice my Dutch accent because if Joe Biden wins the election, I must relocate. And we don't do these things in Holland. So that's where I'm going to go.
Okay, so you're moving to Holland, right? That'll be good. Jolene says, good to be here. Said hello, Jerry and Matt. Jimmy Collins. David Novi is here. Nick Young. Nick. Nick died. Nick?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, Nick. We can hear you now.
Damn, I muted me again.
what? How you doing, Nick?
Anyway. Nick, were you ever on the Green Acres series? Were you Mr. Haney on the Green Acres series? I watched it, but I never had the privilege to be on it.
Privilege? Really? That show? Okay. Hey, Tiffany L. Kimbrell came back.
Yeah.
Well, now we know we got her. She's back twice. Can't be good. Apparently you lost some brain cells last time. Now you're a zombie. That's outstanding. But it is nice to see you. Let's see.
Sadie, that is because I'm from Holland. And she cannot resist.
She has a fiance. I think he's twice her size. And could kill us all, right? You know that. And I don't feel like dying because you keep trying to pick up somebody else's girlfriend.
Right. In Holland, we do these things. Yes.
Yes. Well, we ain't in Holland, Bubba. Anyway, as Matt tries to lose us as many viewers as humanly possible. Oh, look, there goes one. I bet it was her. She's probably going to get your address to send her boyfriend or fiance to, rather. Sorry. Anyway, so I'm assuming that we're going to be talking about Kamala a little tonight because of her vice presidential rise to power and possible presidency when Joe finally ends up at a nursing home. I don't know what to say, frankly. I do know I'll be right back, though, because I forgot something. So, Matt and Nick, Nick, are you with us?
It's almost ridiculous because she's not black and she hated Joe 3-4 months ago. And she will do anything. I mean, it shows her fucking integrity. She adamantly hated Joe during the primaries, and oh yeah, Joe, oh shit, yeah, brother, come on.
Nick, are you here?
So yes, I'm here.
Okay, well, you two talk amongst yourselves. I'll be back in 1 minute.
Well, hell, Nick, you don't usually try to get into words straight-wise. Jerry asked me a question, and you immediately started rambling. So that's why. Oh, don't get all cunty here. No, I'm just telling. So I just patiently wait till you finish. Go ahead. Go ahead. Get on it, brother. Well, I answered the question. So we're all good. I think we wanted to expound a little more than, yes or no, but you said, am I here? Well, I'm breathing. That's a good thing. So he said, discuss it between yourselves. So. Well, we had a shit rain.
Okay, I'm back.
And they found my dad's sister dead last night. Another thing we should talk about. So, something in the family.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, Nick.
Actually had to call the and the landlord to be able to get in. And she was still ready.
Okay. Matt, Jimmy Collins wants to know if she's your senator or is Feinstein. Matt quit the show too. We're having some slowness here tonight.
No, I tried to rejoin because I couldn't hardly hear Nick, and the echo was pretty bad.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, Nick's what is she? Is she like your dad's sister? Makes her your aunt, right, Nick?
Hey, Hope, Ned. Who taught you how to drive?
Correct.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that, Nick. That's got to suck.
No, I must have missed it. They found her not well. I take it found her at room temperature.
Well, what a delicate way to put that, Nick.
Well, she wasn't answering her phone. She wasn't answering the door. Her granddaughter is kind of her executor and couldn't get in contact with her. So she eventually called the cops and they went to do a wellness check and had to get the landlord to let them in. And she was already gone.
She probably didn't answer the phone because of that.
Well, that's, yeah, sure. Or the door.
Too soon. Sorry. That was kind of cold.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Nick. That's did you know her well? Well, yeah. Yeah, we were close knit family, believe me.
Yeah.
My dad there was 6 kids in my dad's family. My dad's the oldest. Brother right under him was a journalist, TV anchorman. He passed away years ago of a heart attack. Now, just when his dad passed away, it was apparently the night before last. Took him down the next 4 hours.
Yeah, that sucks. So, is your dad the last one?
He's the oldest. He's still alive. Now he still has 3 more siblings younger than me. Younger brother and well, two younger brothers and the youngest sister, which is like 8.5 months older than me. Here's what my mama and grandma were pregnant at the same time. I don't know if we want to go any deeper into that
Yeah,
thing, but
I think we'll let that slide.
I'm just saying, we were close to it.
Yeah.
Because there was 6 kids.
All right. So let's see. Destiny's with us. Deborah's here, apparently. And we got the whole hee-haw gang tonight. All right. Jimmy Collins wants to know, Matt, if who's your senator? Is it Kamala Harris or is it Feinstein? Isn't it Harris?
Who's my what senators?
Who
Neither
is,
one.
who is
They're
your,
not in my voting district.
Oh.
I'm in the way farther south of LA.
All right. Well, who is your senator? You don't know.
Well, you had Daryl Issa. You had
Yeah, he did.
Hunter Duncan. That you know them fuckers.
Yeah, he did.
They're not real, fucking outstanding citizens either. But
Didn't Duncan like get in trouble or something? Fired or in jail or something happened, right?
yeah, he was doing fraudulent taxes, embezzling shit.
Yeah.
He's a former jarhead too, by the way.
Well, now he's a former senator. A lot of formers. All right. Well, everybody is saying.
I think that Daryl Issa in the future is going to run. He's going to try to get on that national platform. He's got all the car salesman qualifications and shit, and he's a minority. He's like fucking. I think he's fucking Libanian or something. Yeah, he ticks off a few of the boxes. He's sort of progressive, all kind of shit.
Well, I remember when he was in the Senate, he got thrilled with him. He would get too pissed off all the time about everything. And even though he had the right to in some cases, like with what's her name from the IRS, he didn't actually do anything about it. So
no, I don't know what he's doing now. I don't think he's in office right now,
no,
but he
not.
will be. There's no doubt. He's still got, they all got that glint in their eye. They want bigger and better, He might still be. I'm not sure. I haven't looked really into it.
He's not, but they're all waiting for 2024 because I think all of them know. I mean, well, at this point, obviously, they're not going to get the nomination this time. Nobody was. It was going to be Trump no matter what. And the thing was, for as much as they hated Trump, they never, the mainstream media never tried to up the people that were going against him, talk them up. So, which is a little surprising, but whatever.
And now we get Kamala Harris, who, signed up for the Senate as whatever it was. And now all of a sudden she's claiming she's African American.
Oh, she's always claimed that. Her mother was Indian, her father was Jamaican American. They're African Jamaicans.
Correct.
Okay.
But his father is half white too.
Okay.
So,
but his mother looked full Indian, like Indian from like Indian. So she's full of shit.
Right from India.
Yeah, she's full of shit. Much like a lot of these people.
Yeah.
Look at Obama was half white.
Like Obama.
Boy,
She looks black enough for Joe. They're all the same.
Yeah, and now everybody is all excited on the left. Well, except they're not very happy.
I guess she passed the Joe smell test.
Or she passed the knee pad test. Both, maybe. I don't know.
Knee patch fit.
Yeah, when she was over there, was it San Francisco or something? She slept her way to the top. Hell, even the mayor that she was sleeping with admitted to that. So in the end, she doesn't have a ton of experience. Basically, all she has really done is got on these committees and yelled at people and called them names. Ran for president, called Joe Biden names, up to and including a segregationist. Now she's running with him. This is politics, folks. It's like professional wrestling. Let's kill each other in the ring, act like we hate each other, and then go and have a beer. Except with professional wrestling, they don't hurt anybody. Politics hurts everybody. Heels up Harris. Yep, that's her nickname. Trump is going to make all them liberals cry this time around. I hope so. I do. But I never take nothing for granted until the fat lady sings, as they say. So it is still incredibly important that we all get out and vote. Joe got to make her ride on the back of the bus.
Well, I heard a lot of people.
Thanks, Dan.
And now I heard a lot of people are going like, "Well,
hey, Tina.
Joe, this is the worst pick you could make. I mean, everybody hates her. You alienated black people for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
You ain't black. What are you, a junkie? And blah blah. They don't have any diversity, and you pick her that's willing to just fucking shill for you. It shows her integrity after the shit you said last month. And she's fucking tickled pink to fucking take your nomination.
Yeah, I don't understand why anyone would talk about integrity with any politician. Politicians, one of the reasons that Trump won is because Trump has actually done things that he said he was going to do. And that's why people voted for him. And the stuff he hasn't done, he has tried very hard. Okay, but, he does this shit because that's what the people real like. Okay. But as far as like a lot of these politicians, I don't care what side they're on or who they are, they want to get elected. They're going to say whatever it takes. Most of it is bullshit. Alan McMillan is here. Tina Scott is here. How you guys doing? We're up to 11. Just moving along expeditiously. Jolene's finally back. We're all very happy about that.
But in Holland, we don't do these things.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're not from Holland or know any other phrases because you said that one 6 times. So, there you go. Yeah, Holland, not Holland. Shut up, man. Freaking Kamala.
You got Holland on the brain here.
Yeah, Holland is a horrible human being, frankly. Trump actually did, the penitentiary fucking reform bullshit. Okay, he actually did that. He pardons people out of prison. Kamala Harris, all she did was put black people in prison. And I have to say, more than likely, rightfully so, in almost, I would say, probably every case. Almost every case. If they're committing the crimes and need to go to jail, then that's where they should be. Why anyone would be ashamed of that is beyond my realm of understanding, other than the fact that, that's not the rhetoric of the moment. We got Amanda Marie Wilson who needs a beer. Wow.
But Kamala's been accused of suppressing it to get her conviction rates way above her loss rates and all kinds of shit like that there and everything. Like regular scummy fucking prosecutors do.
Well, no, I'm not saying she didn't.
She wasn't an honest DA.
Well, to be honest, when you sleep your way to the top, you don't really care about laws too much, or evidence, rules and regulations and that kind of thing, I guess. But now everybody who's ever put a black person in jail is racist. If you're a politician, put a black person in jail, you keep your mouth shut. It's ridiculous. There are black people who deserve to be in jail. It's like there's white people who deserve to be in jail. I don't care who it is. You put them in fucking jail if they get them away from the public, if that's what they need. Okay. Basically, jail was not formed as a punishment. It was, to me, it was like for keeping these scumbags off the streets and hurting other people. The jail should be hard. There should be no TV. There should be none of that bullshit. It should just be work. Physical fucking labor.
Well, the old phrase penitentiary derives from the word penance, to atone for your fucking sins. That's what a penitentiary is supposed to be.
Well, listen, I've no doubt there's people in prison, some of them are black, that are probably innocent of the crimes that they are actually in prison for. Some of those may have never committed a crime in their life. I don't fucking know. Okay, I have no doubt of that. No doubt there's probably white people in prison that have the same problem. Probably Hispanic people in prison that have the same problem. Okay. But the majority of people in prison did exactly what they were accused of, were found guilty, and they're in prison. So have a cup of fuck you, and that's that. If you're out there...
Most of the innocent ones that are in prison, or you call them political prisoners, because somebody had, needed a notch on their belt in politics. It's probably what it's most likely, about.
Well, that's what the death penalty is.
All right, look at this theory, though, Jerry. Suppose you're in prison and you are innocent. Well, ergo, you should not have had yourself in those circumstances.
Yeah, but that's
by association, at the least.
Well, that's true, but do you deserve to go to prison just because of the people you hang around with? The way the law is and the way the system is you're supposed to be actually guilty of, not because you hung around with the wrong people. And there are some black people that have been let out of jail that were never in trouble before, but they look like somebody, or somebody identified them and lied about the identity, and here we are. And that's wrong. I don't care what color you are, that shit is fucking wrong. And first of all, Nick was absolutely right. The politics, what the death penalty is about. It ain't about, killing off evil or some shit. Okay, it's in the paper. State prisons here used to grow and raise their own food. Angola here in Louisiana. Yeah, Angola, I guess they still do. I don't know, do they? I know I saw a 60 Minutes interview on it, and the warden said they grow cattle, pigs, crops, you name it, at Angola. Still a tough prison, but nevertheless.
That's the biggest rodeo in the state?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, I didn't say it was right, but if you're associated with people that do bad shit, even if you don't, you can still catch a charge by being an accessory, by association. doesn't mean you did damn nothing, but that's the way it works.
You know, what happens if that happened to you, though, Matt? I
Yeah,
mean,
you have a jackass rocking with you in your car, and he pulls a gun out the window and starts shooting, and you had no clue he had a gun with him. You're still guilty if you kill somebody or hurt somebody.
yeah, and I don't think that's right.
Because you aided and abetted.
I don't think that's right.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not
No.
right.
Yeah. What would happen if that happened to you, Matt? I mean, you do hang out with some shady characters.
I don't go places with them, or you know, we ain't rolling down the 60s, you know, drinking gin and smoking blunts together or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
No, you do that at your house. Think about it. If any of them people are being
Well,
surveilled,
I think I'm fairly insulated. I mean,
Well,
I don't know, but
if these people are being surveilled for whatever reason, I'm not saying they are. You think the cops don't know who you are? Guilt by association is never correct.
well,
Never right, in my opinion. Because you associate with these people from time to time.
if it's that's as far as my association goes. I think
Yeah. You think you can beat the rap, but what if you don't? What if it's suddenly? I mean, in your state, pot smoking has become way less of a problem. You know, especially when they got delivery.
it was legal.
Well, yeah, exactly.
It's legal unless you get a DUI or anything.
Well, what if one of those
or
people,
public intoxication or whatever.
if one of those people robbed a store on the way over or did anything? Okay, and I'm not saying that that's what they do. Just saying. And they're at your house is getting raided, and chances are you're going to end up in handcuffs. Now, where it goes from
Jerry's
there,
harshing me the fuck out here.
I'm not
Now I got to
harshing you up.
rethink everything.
Yeah, no shit.
I rethink that Holland thing too.
First of all, I don't. Yeah, I would too, because they're gonna laugh at you in Holland.
Yes, I will be going to Holland tomorrow. Yes,
I wouldn't
tomorrow
go to.
I'm going to Holland.
I wouldn't go to Scotland either. I just. I don't know. This is a good question. Element Millen asks, Amanda, what do you think about Biden's choice for VP? And hopefully she'll let us know. And if not her, who would you?
You know, Jerry, you're
pick?
right.
What?
As far as them coming to my house, and who knows what they're doing on them or something.
That's true.
I mean, I could catch charge for him being in here with that. I could be, charged with sex shit.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not saying you would end up in jail. I'm just saying you would be harassed and hassled. Your neighbors would see 50 cops out front of your house. You would be automatically guilty with them, regardless of what you say, because you know how people are. The guy across the street is going to think that you're out to get him and everybody's coming to get him, so there'll be gunfire. It's all kinds of crazy shit can happen in the legal system. And with California, that's a better example.
The guy across the street already thinks that's coming to get him.
Yeah, so in the end, it's just...
Jesus Christ, I get run over by a bus tomorrow too, but do I worry about it all day long?
No, I have to agree with that, but and I'm not saying wrap off of you, because I don't know any of these people, okay, but it seems to me that they would stand up for you, okay? So you probably would be okay in the end, but you would need a lawyer for a while. is all I'm saying. And that is not necessarily correct. I mean, if they come say they raided your house, they would have to do it.
Could we get off this subject? Because I'm high right now, and I don't need to have this rattling around my head. Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. Well, let's come Switzerland. Well, that's an easy way to go. Okay. If you have an opinion on this show, even if it's unpopular, please feel free to expound on it because I will guarantee you no one will call you names. Unless you're like a pedophile or something. Let's see, we got one here. I just saw it. Oh yeah, I like my brother's theory on pedophiles and cop killers. Bring back hangings. I don't think they need to bring back hangings. I think it should either be life in prison or execution, depending on the situation. If you've killed somebody, execution. Period. If you're in a state doesn't have.
Now, not long ago, you were against the death penalty, if I remember correctly.
I still am because it's so political. Okay, it's very political. All right. But and it doesn't stop murder in any way, shape, or form. However, pedophiles never get cured. It's an actual scientific fact.
Yeah, they do.
Get cured. Well, when they die, one way or
another.
Yeah,
they do when they get fucking stuffed.
Yeah, when they're dead, they're cured. But other than that,
when they get put in general population,
how many lives have they ruined before they got caught? Because you've usually, when you catch these guys, they got, or women, I guess, they got thousands of things of frickin' porn, child porn on their frickin' computers or whatever. The whole 9 yards. So either life in prison where their life is hell, or just fucking shoot them. I don't care. There are people like that guy we read about a couple of weeks ago beat his kid to death. That kid, I don't care. That guy needs to die. I don't care about his excuses. I don't care about his fucking upbringings. Beat a 6-month-old kid to death. Fucking, you're dead. Bye. We encourage civil conversation, whether you're right or wrong. Whether you're right or wrong. They say it's a disease now to be a child molester. It probably is some sort of mental disease, but I'm sorry. That doesn't, for me, I don't know about anybody else, that doesn't, for me, make it any easier to feel bad for these people, because I don't. I don't feel bad for them at all. Okay, I don't feel bad for cop killers at all. I don't feel bad really for anyone who's killed somebody.
Well, yeah, I mean,
if you kill, say, a woman,
even if you want to consider it a disease, it's a disease that's incurable. It's the same as, hell, they used to lobotomize shoplifters back in the fucking 20s and 30s. I mean, the fuck, what the hell's the difference?
All right. There's two reasons you should be able to.
Habitual criminals that they send that they would do to, incorrigible used to be a fucking, they would write you off after so many times that you've broken the law. Incorrigible. You're like, throw away the key. Bullshit. They don't do that now.
I got kicked off. Did I say something wrong? No. That's Facebook, Tiffany. Tiffany, we've been doing this. I don't know, it's been a long time. We have 14 people on here. We used to have a good following every show. It's literally Facebook shadow banning us. Could also be your internet maybe failed for a second or two, that kind of thing. Um, I've seen the firsthand devastation that a pedo can do. Yeah, yeah. It's something you never forget. It's with you every day, whether the guy's in prison or not. Um, you know, it's something that happens, and it's something that's no good. I had a pedophile try with me. I told him if he ever touched me again, I'd kill him. Uh, I was 15, so stays with you, and nothing happened. Nothing happened, but I still
Yeah,
stays
but
with you.
imagine if you were 8 or 9, Jerry,
Exactly.
and you couldn't say, "I'll kill you."
Yeah, exactly. Or younger.
Yeah,
Or younger.
the kids don't have a choice.
No.
You know, they can overpower them and just take advantage.
Yeah. So you're, yeah, and nothing happened to me, and it stuck with me. Can you imagine, as Nick and Matt both just said, somebody 8, 9, 8, 7, 8, 9 year, whatever it is, under 10, or any kid that it did happen to, and probably more than once. What was? What if it was, someone in your house? Okay, where are you going to go?
Yeah, that's the worst situation right there. A parent doing it.
Yeah, yeah. I look for you on my notifications, nothing there at all, so I had to come directly to the page. Facebook is suppressing conservatives, yeah, for a long time, and it's going to get worse, folks. Would not surprise me to wake up one morning and find this page gone. Even though we are, as conservative pages go, we're kind of a minor page. There's no doubt of that. I don't think we even have four. I think we got around 3,000 people who follow the page or something, and most of them I never hear from. Um, yeah, it does happen. It happens on all three of the major ones because they're owned by liberals. Liberals run them. Liberals work for them. I got a video taken down that was 4 years old and kicked off the internet. I was kicked off of Facebook for a video. 7 years old actually. 7 years old. My bacon on ice cream video. It made me a superstar. And it's getting worse as we get closer to November. Yes, it's going to happen. But what I'm saying is that shit never goes away. And so no matter if the guy's dead or the kid or he's in prison for life, it don't really matter. It's still there. Yeah. Now you got cops say they break into your house at 2 o'clock in the morning when these no-knock raids, and you shoot one of them. Are you going to go to prison for 20 years? Should you go to prison for 20 years? If they don't identify themselves and you're just sitting there and you just open fire because they broke through your front door to no-knock raid? I don't know. To me, that's a gray area. Sorry. It's a gray area. Most abuse is sibling to sibling because they have easy access. Well, that's true. Could happen. Who's here? Oh, Anita's here. How you doing, Anita? Where's Maxie? Vivian is actually Anita. She is from England. Been on the show before. We love Anita.
Well, actually, I don't know. Yeah, gray areas is all right. So suppose somebody breaks into your house and starts shooting, you shoot them. Depending on who they are, even if they're not cops, you might still catch a charge and get smoked for 20 years, anyways.
Well, that's the thing about the castle doctrines and all that. Somebody breaks into your house and you shoot them. They have a weapon of some sort. They're not retreating. None of that. The job of the cops is to find reasons to arrest you. The job of the prosecutor is to find reasons to put you in jail. It's not to make you innocent. or to find reasons to let you go. It's to find reasons to prosecute you or arrest you. That's why sometimes it's best to not speak with the cops. Of course, if you don't speak with the cops, let me see, got to run. My 30-minute lunch on this 14-hour day is over. Well, that's nice of them to give you 30 minutes there, Dan. Facebook is scrolling with your video. How you doing, Kevin? We got another Alabamaite here. Her name is Tiffany. She's just above you in the comments. Tiffany, stay away from Kevin. Remember, I warned you, because your brain will melt. Don't know how long I'll be here. Weather not good. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Anita, but I'm glad you're here now.
You're gonna let anybody call in, Jerry?
Yeah, I will in a second. I got to get it up. Destiny says they're doing no-knock raves over the Wuhan flu BS in North Korea, Republic of Victoria, my home state. Now, yeah, I read about that the other day, Nick. That is just wrong, man. Sorry. There's this girl on, where the hell is she? YouTube. I see her sometime. Young girl. She was talking about it and how that was going on. I am getting up the phone number, so everybody hold on. Let's get it over here. Give me a second on that. Watch her. I'm telling you, Tiffany, watch him. He corrupts people. He's a very mean and obtuse motherfucker. Gee, hi, Tiffany. See, it starts with that Tiffany. Watch him. The number is 352 green, so that's the last time I'm saying it. If you want to call in, feel free. You may have to call twice because this thing is screwed up. I don't know what's wrong with Google Voice, but nevertheless. So again, it is 352-325.
Well, I know Destiny wants to talk to me.
1381. No, she never wants to talk to you. She wishes you didn't exist, man, but that's okay. Do you blame her, really? I mean, come on. Here you go. Oh, Tiffany, it's over for you. It's in the chevron just under your pretty face, Jerry. Thank you very much. Yes, my pretty face. That's funny. Oh, by the way, I'm not sure. I won't know till probably tomorrow or something whether we're having a show Saturday night, because I got to take my wife to Ocala so she can go with my daughter to visit down there. Everyone brace yourself. Kevin is about to fry your brain. Yeah. We're not going to let him sing tonight, though. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Oh, no, not Kevin. No, not again.
So, anyway.
Did you guys see that weird story of the 5-year-old shot point blank by his next door neighbor? I remember where it was.
I saw it. I didn't. Let's see. I did see it. I just didn't.
It's kind of strange. It's very bizarre.
I mean,
they were on good terms. He was over there partying with him and the kid's dad hung out, and I mean, it's just crazy.
One day I might have seen it this morning, actually. Let's see. I'm looking. Oh, I see Alien Omar.
Well, it didn't have the right complexion. That's why you're not hearing everything.
No, I did see it this morning or this afternoon or something. Girl's mother
What's
shot.
that story with the 8-year-old kid that the cop was trying to handcuff, and they're making a big deal about it? I mean, he had the right complexion.
I don't know. I don't know why anyone would put an 8-year-old in handcuffs. Unless he murdered somebody, you don't put an 8-year-old in handcuffs. I'm sorry. If you can't handle an 8-year-old,
the little bit I read was he had mental problems, and he was like out of control.
I see. Okay. Well, then, all right. All right. Hard to argue with that because them freaking people like that are usually strong as a damn bull. Let's see. Biden Harris cite debunked Charlottesville fine people hoax. Let's see. I picked Kamala because Joe says I picked Kamala because she's ready to lead on day one. Yeah, because she'll probably be president. Mayor Lightfoot, Biden key to getting gun control for Chicago. Yeah, okay. That's because they keep blaming Indiana and shit. Let's see. Portland Police Chief, DA won't prosecute most riot cases. Trump will do, let's see, Pope Francis, coronavirus pandemic revealed broader social ills. Yeah, okay. Ronald McDonald House was one.
The coronavirus did not reveal any more social ills. It's become an excuse for fucking looting, is all it's become.
Yeah.
Yep. If looters and rioters are not spreading the Wuhan virus, then what else is at such a rapid rate?
Yeah.
I mean, it can only be that. They're in the thousands, but they're given, a break. No, they can't keep spreading the virus. It's all Trump rally and church and school.
Yep.
Restaurant.
Well, I can't find it.
Yeah, my kids had to go to register for school Monday. I don't know why, because they're transferring to, junior high, I suppose. But I said, what the fuck is the point? They ain't going. Why are you going to fucking register?
Yeah, my two oldest grandkids, they started Monday. I guess they're still going every day. I'm not sure. I haven't seen them since then.
Helicopter, Matt.
Say again.
Somebody shot at a Air Force helicopter and wounded a guy in Virginia.
Where's that fucking 60 gunner at? Fuck.
Well, I'm pretty sure they're not carrying that, fully loaded or anything. Let's see. Narco star Diego Luna demands white people renounce their privilege. Yeah, fuck you, Diego. I don't know if this is kind of weird. Trump's the polls are going in closer to his favor here lately. What the hell is going on?
Biden's an idiot and Kamala's a liar.
Yeah, but they usually Hillary was an idiot, a liar, and a criminal, and they never changed. It was always going to be her, according to the polls. So,
well, right. I don't.
Well, now they probably got to do a reverse strategy to. Now they'll inflate Trump's numbers so nobody will go out and vote. They think Trump's got it in the bag. And I don't really know what their strategy with polls is. Well, of course, we're trying to prop Biden up when they've been saying he's been ahead and everything, which I don't know who the fuck they're talking to in anywhere, but fuck, man.
I don't either. It's all insanity.
Yeah, I read a story. This guy that predicted Trump's 2016 election says it's going to be a landslide this year. This year for Trump. He said, "Don't believe what the polls are telling you."
My fiance
And
says,
he also,
Well, it's just like the last time.
people admitted to lying when they were polled as to who they're going to vote for, and they all said Biden, but they were Trump supporters.
yeah, and it's the other way around too. A lot of people are saying Trump when it's Biden supporter. It's crazy. Let's see. Your video is way too big, crazy here. Well, it's because I'm so much better than you, Kevin. You should see him on my 50-inch plasma monitor. That's 50 inches of pure beauty there, David. Let's see. My fiance says Jerry looks like a biker, dude. Not. I drive a truck, not a big pickup truck. I'm a redneck. If anything, I don't. Even, I'm really just fucking Jerry. That's all. I noticed Biden didn't have his black mask on. His fancy undoing his fancy teleprompter today. Even after the talking, he never had one. I think they had one when they came out. I don't know. Any further information about the shooting outside the White House? Not that I have seen, Alan. No, which is a little odd, seeing as how they took the president off the stage, out of the press conference and everything. But
Well, you can tell everybody who was asking, I look like Steve McQueen in his bearded days. So that's what I look like.
yeah, there's a picture of Matt up here on the screen, and he looks nothing like Steve McQueen. Steve McQueen kind of sucked as an actor. He was, not that good. But Virginia Pollock is
movie star, not an actor. He was a movie star. Well, actually, he was a brilliant actor as well.
No, he's a punk bitch, is what he was. But let's see. Video shows man forcing himself through Wendy's drive-thru window in Florida. Of course it does. Glades County teacher, that might be in Florida also, arrested accused of offering two young girls money, alcohol in exchange for sex. What the hell is it with that?
What do you mean with that?
With teachers and students now.
Well, come on. I mean, I can see the temptation. You got a middle-aged, dude, all these hot chicks prancing around all over the place. I can see the problem. Would I ever consider any type of, predation? No, because I don't want to go to fucking prison for the rest of my life. But it's like having a cat take care of your fucking aquarium. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see. Central Florida man was arrested last week after a deputy pulled him over for sobriety test. Paul Burke of Fort McCord was arrested on August 5th, taken to Marion County Jail, facing driving if you get a DUI, that's just phone convictions, which is, highways here many times are 4 lanes, but in the middle of nowhere, and whatever. It's sometimes they go through towns, all kinds of shit. His license suspended, refusing to submit the breath sample on August 5th, 2020. Let's see, what the hell happened to my story? MCSO deputy. God damn it! Come on, I hate these pop-ups. Spotted Burke driving a lawnmower slowly on West Highway 316 Wednesday evening. Speed limit is 55. Let's see. When asking where he gone, Burke responded by explaining he left home to drive around on his lawnmower, was in the process of returning home. Burke then asked if it would be possible to get a ticket and move on from the incident. He's not capable of performing a sobriety test. The deputy ignored the request and asked one more time. Burke wanted to do the exercises to prove his sobriety. No, sir, just take me to jail. And now he's going to lose his fucking lawnmower, too. That's sad. The deputy then asked Burke politely to turn around and put his hands behind his back so he could arrest him. Gotta love a guy who gets a DUI in a lawnmower. You really do. I don't know.
No, I get a DUI one time, and a cop, he pulled me over for a bogus reason, nevertheless. But he said, "You want to do the field sobriety?" I said, "No, there's no point. I gotta go jump through hoops for 5 minutes. You're gonna fucking take me in anyway." He's like, "Oh, but I have to do it." I'm like, "I don't give a fuck. No, just take me."
Yeah, let's make your job easier, officer. Let's just do this now.
Wow.
Yeah,
and they threw me in a drunk tank with a midget. Me and a midget in the drunk tank.
That's great.
And the midget was pissed. He was a pissed little midget.
Pissed because you were in there. Did you sing to it?
I guess he didn't want to be arrested or something.
Oh, boy.
No, I was young. I was pretty big back then. I said, "Hey, little man, you stay over on that fucking side. I'll stay over on this side."
Play on words cool there, right?
Christ, I got a DUI. They didn't even take me to jail. I got in a wreck and everything. They took me to the police station, did the thing, had a beat on the frickin' side. It was in a little cage, the breathalyzer thing. They had a beat on it to get it to register. And then they actually drove me home. Said the jail was overcrowded. I didn't give them any trouble. I mean, you know, just ridiculous.
Yeah, I ran over a guy crossing the street once when I was like 16. I was drunk. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Ridiculous. It really is.
He shouldn't have been on the street.
Well,
yeah. It was a one-way street. He was crossing the street, and there was nowhere near an intersection. It was raining, and I bopped him off cracked my windshield, which pissed me off his head. And then I threw him forward when I hit the brakes. And I got out. There was nobody around. He's laying there. There was a little blood. He was like breathing hard. His face was face down. It was wet. And he's just breathing hard there. And I'm looking around like, oh, well, I get to pull around this fucker and keep going.
Yeah, he can't see the perp, so I can get the hell out of here.
No, he wouldn't remember. Nobody saw me do it. But I ran down to the corner bar. I told him to call the cops, which, you know, fuck.
Yeah,
me, a good citizen.
Back there, call the cops.
Yeah, they ran out with a blanket, put it over the dude, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know, like it wasn't his fault, you know. Fuck.
Well, what happened there? or what ended up happening there.
Well, the cops came. They cuffed me, put me in the back of the car, and they said we're going to wait here. They're going to took him to the hospital. I was sitting there like half hour. The cops are talking the whole time. The dude, they took him into the ER. He woke up like on the examining table, jumped up and said, "Get the fuck away from me!" And he fucking left. That's funny.
And maybe he didn't. Maybe he was had some law problems. Who knows? When I got a DUI, they put me in my
Probably had warrants.
I used my.
No, they said he was all fucked up on all kinds of stuff. He said he probably never felt the fucking thing. Knocked him out for a minute, but that was it.
Yeah. Let's see. Hard to tell the difference between Matt and Bigfoot because of the hairiness from Destiny Paris. Tiffany says, I'm figuring if President Trump gets reelected, he's going to be making those that heckled him pay out the yin yang. I think we're going to see one or two really big things happen. My guess, something in the area of abortion, the United Nations getting out of that, something. Because they always end up doing big things.
Well, I knew Destiny couldn't resist the hairiness part, you know.
Right. Let's see. When I got a DUI, they put me in my own room. Well, it's called a cell there, Dave, not a room. And I used my one phone call to have pizza delivered to the jail. It didn't go over well. Yeah, that's amazing. Probably ate your pizza and everything. I'm back. I lost signal. Sorry, Jimmy. Welcome back. Jolene says me too. Yeah. I don't know who, I don't know what's going on, folks. I'm not smart enough to figure all this shit out. There's people better than me to ask. But Facebook is fucking with people. It's not just us in any way, shape, or form. It's everybody who doesn't agree with the liberal rhetoric. And there's nothing I can do. So... where's Larry Burns from Canada tonight? We miss Larry Burns. He's always here. Did I miss him coming in? We're not picking on you, Matt. You're a hairy devil from Virginia Pollock. You're a hairy devil, Matt, from Virginia Pollock. Yeah. A devil, possibly. The hair doesn't matter. It's the devil part. Well, Matt is our official loose cannon of the show, so, you know. That's kind of his. I got to be honest, as far as how the video looks, I can't imagine what it looks to you guys. To me, it's very blurry, and usually it's crystal clear. I did manage to get a new camera. Now it's back to crystal clear. It was just, you know, so I don't know. I did manage to get a new camera, and
speaking of crystal,
yeah. I invited Larry. Thank you, Jimmy.
Don't fuck with any Samoans.
Okay. I don't know any Samoans. PC is blurry, phone is better. Yeah, I don't understand that either. I guess you need less pixels or something. I don't freaking know. Facebook, if I go live from Facebook, every time we go live directly from Facebook, we have a very hard time. Plus, it uses all my internet up. If I use the streaming service I'm using, we don't use up all my internet, and the video still sucks. So either way, I might as well not use up all my internet. It's close, but no cigar.
Yeah, and my phone and my PC are both on the same internet, so it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, exactly. I don't understand it. Maybe it's because the phone is small. I don't freaking know. I wouldn't suggest screwing with your computer or anything like that.
That's like the story Nick was talking about earlier. They put some 8-year-old kid in handcuffs. What if he was Samoan? He could be like 6'5" and fucking 250 by the time he's 8.
What the hell was that maneuver? What race are you in, shithead?
It's my redneck horn. See? Just bought batteries for it. Hold on. See?
Son of a bitch!
Hey, that's pretty cool. Sound effects.
Are you freaking blind? Driver's license. You ought to get one, asswipe. Put the cell phone down, dickhead. You're a goddamn moron.
They bought me a full breakfast the next morning and told me to eat and get out. They said they didn't want the first shift to have to deal with me. I was insulted. I never got kicked out of jail before. Well, we're all seeing double anyway, Jerry, so the pick doesn't matter very much from Virginia Pollock. Yes, everyone who's watching this show should probably be drunk, or at least, if not on meth or crack or something, because it's a lot easier to get through.
Virginia, close one eye.
Yeah.
That's how I used to drive. Just close one eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. The double lines aren't 4 anymore.
Sure, y'all are going to have to keep him on his toes somehow. Okay. Who's yelling? That would be my redneck horn, Jimmy Collins. See?
Slow down, dumbass. Walmart's open all night. Hey, hog nuts, who taught you how to drive? What the hell was that maneuver?
See? Anyway, my little toy.
Now, what the fuck are you going to do with that thing?
No, every time
you can't possibly really use that as a horn.
What race are you in, shithead?
See, that's what I'm going to do every time you talk. Little things amuse and so on. Yes. Hey, Max, how you doing? Yeah, Max, I have a very small mind, so it takes very little. I got all my parts almost today. I just need a battery to come, probably be here tomorrow or Friday. And then I can get all my generators running for the hurricane season. It's going to be beautiful. Let's see. So what else do we have here? Anything you guys want to talk about would be fine too. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Air Force helicopter makes emergency landing after being shot at over Virginia. Crew member injured. Let's see. An Air Force helicopter is forced to make an emergency landing in Virginia after reportedly shot at, injuring a crew member, prompting an FBI probe into the incident. Numerous resources reported Wednesday. The Huey helicopter, yeah, them things, man. Assigned to Joint Base Andrews outside of Washington, D.C., was a routine training flight roughly 1,000 feet above the ground, was struck by a bullet. The helicopter, hold on. The helicopter made an emergency landing at an airport in Manassas, Virginia.
1,000 feet. Lucky shot at a moving object.
I don't know. You get a hunting rifle. That's not that. You could do it. Sniper rifle.
I don't know what happened there.
I used to have a sniper rifle, a Swedish sniper rifle. It could fire up to 1,500 yards. It's the one where back when in Sweden they used to arm every person, and I can't remember the name of the weapon. Good rifle though. Single shot, but nevertheless, slide bolt.
In Holland we do these things too.
Yeah. Okay. In the bottom, under the butt plate, there's supposed to be a piece of plastic with the person's name and address and everything that had it in their home. Everybody had this in their home. They don't do that anymore, obviously, but they did. I sold it.
No, but it's different, Jerry. Shooting up into the air, you're taking the parallax phenomenon into it and everything, it's almost impossible. A single, I mean, I don't know. That's almost Lee Harvey bullshit there.
Did you discuss the quantum physics of alcohol use in driving? No, we haven't, Jimmy, but thank you. Let's see. Where are we? Okay. David Moon is heading back to the shadows. Okay. All right. Larry Burns apparently is here. Smoke break real quick. We'll be on phone for chat.
Well, why doesn't any of these people grow a pair and call in?
Yeah. Y'all having fires in your state, not here. I hear, where the hell is that? Well, they're having major fires some fucking where. Swiss Army rifle. Yeah, no, Kevin. No, not a Swiss Army rifle.
Too early for fires in California.
Yeah,
Need another month or so.
Amanda was saying I'm dreading fire season. Yeah. Well, wasn't the last one caused by the electric company and they covered it up?
Yeah, up north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm convinced Oswald was a lone assassin.
Yeah. But
no. Take care, Deborah. Thank you. No, I don't think Oswald was by himself. We've discussed this, I don't know, once or 1,000 times, but I still don't. Hey, Virginia, it's a PR shadow. Don't
and
do
now
that
whether
news.
Lee Harvey got off a hit shot, I don't know, but I don't believe he was alone. No.
I doubt it very seriously. It wouldn't surprise me if he did take a shot and he's the one to hit the governor by missing. However, I don't think he is the one who actually killed Kennedy. I don't know. I wasn't there. I wasn't part of the plan, and I'm happy about that. So let's see. Not here. It's coming. A frog drowner. A frog drowner. Okay. Paradise not far from Sac. Very sad, but we raked the forest. Sorry, couldn't resist. Paradise not far from Sac. Very sad, but we raked the forest. Sorry, couldn't resist. He was pro-Cuba, hated Kennedy. He was also pro-Russia. Spent time in Russia.
I think you need a translator for that last comment.
I don't know what that. I don't, Amanda. What does that mean? Paradise not far from Sac. Very sad, but we raked the forest. Sorry, couldn't resist. Okay. Amanda, did you find that beer, darling? I think you may have. I don't know. Oh, that's funny. The Brazilian rainforest is on fire right now. See, fires are natural. Like the Everglades, where I live, down south of where I live, they burn naturally too. And what it does is it kills all the undergrowth. And when stuff comes back, it comes back relatively. No. Anyway, it comes back lush to put out the fire. The problem is they built so much on the Everglades now. Miles and miles of the Everglades are gone. The Army Corps of Engineers has come in and put in levees and put in canals and drained Everglades and all kinds of crazy shit out into the Atlantic Ocean. The president came to Paradise, called it by the wrong name, said that if we only rake the forest. Well, not rake the forest, I get it. Yeah, that was funny. Okay. Oh, so she's making fun of Trump. That's funny. Yeah, that's some funny shit there. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. But anyway, we need to have. They don't. In a lot of places, they don't want to control burns because of a bird or a bug or something. And what happened in Australia, the green people who don't want anything natural to ever happen, they want everything to just grow and be loved. Caused a massive fire that killed more wildlife than anything other than possibly the dinosaurs. All right.
Well, they do that in California. You go
Yeah.
camping, you're not allowed to scavenge any firewood, even dead brush, an undergrowth.
Yep.
And then they wonder why, you have your uncontrollable fucking wildfires. And we were camping one time. It was a few years ago, and they were going around scavenging like underbrush, dead wood shit, and the fucking park rangers swooped down on the motherfuckers like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
Kicked them the fuck out and
Yep.
everything. It really doesn't serve any purpose having it there.
Yeah. Well, what happens?
Except
Like,
you gotta buy wood at the store for $10 for 5
Yeah.
logs.
Yeah. Hey, Eric Driver's here. Frank Williams is here. How you doing, Frank? I was affected by the car fire in Redding, California. He meant forestation. Yeah. See, the thing is that the fires occur naturally, without human help, for since the dawn of time, and that is why it cleans the forest. It also produces like a fertilizer type of deal that rots into the ground. Dead stuff rots into the ground and helps other things grow. And it happens. The problem is we cut these forests down, or we leave them and don't do anything with them, and we don't, God forbid anybody starts a fucking fire. The Everglades, everybody got paid off, and they let them build subdivisions and shopping malls and all kinds of crap over it. And in the end, it ruins nature. It does. The Army Corps of Engineers ruined the Everglades.
Well, it is. It's like the wildfires are natural. It's the only reason it's a problem is because people now live in the areas where the shit happens. It's like the giant sequoia trees. Their pine cones and shit will not release seeds unless they get like baked, like popcorn and shit. They need the fucking fires to, spread their shit.
Yep.
And, because they're so huge, they won't burn down, but they need the fire to, open the fucking spores and shit. It's a whole complex fucking thing that people are trying to change.
Yep. And people are not good at it. People are not good at changing nature. They make it worse.
People here in Louisiana, they'll set fire to a field to burn it off and just leave. The farmers do that shit. Ain't nobody watching it.
Larry Burns says, chaos on the homestead. Brother-in-law passed. He only a year older than me. They figured heart-related. Yeah, Nick also had an aunt that passed. Found her in her house. Sorry to hear that, Larry. His father went to Larry's father went to the hospital, a week ago? Possible stroke, whatever, I don't know. Sucks, but part of life, I guess. I don't know. Gets people thinking, that's for sure. Booking flights to Ontario as we speak. Fuck me. Yeah, I can imagine, Larry. I can imagine. Canada's kind of a big country to be driving from one place to the other, that's for sure. I hope it all works out for you guys and your family, Larry. I do, just the same as I do for Nick. It's difficult, man. You know, I always try to remember that the bad thing didn't happen to me, and that I should feel bad for the person who died. But it's there's nothing anybody can really say, because what are you going to say? Nothing you say is going to bring the person back, and it's just a matter of how you grieve. Nearly all the bushfires are started by maggots starting them on purpose. We have that here also. There's always somebody in California that thinks it's a good idea to start a fire. And, you know, who knows? And they don't really say who it is, which could go, fires there for a while were our tricky, friendly people were doing all over the world. Yep, it's true though. That's true. But the natural stuff that happens on the earth is being, because of development and so forth, uh, is being stopped. That's why we have droughts so much in areas that shouldn't have droughts. Florida is surrounded by water. We have
global
droughts.
warming.
Oh, global warming, yes. How dare you? How dare you?
Well, in nature, that's what lightning strikes are actually supposed to do, is start fucking wildfires to.
Yep.
That's the regular shit. That's what it's supposed to do.
My niece's husband died of cancer 2 weeks ago. He was 31. Yep. Speaking of that, we're still collecting money for Jasmine. They had their drive-through dinner because of the COVID. It was apparently a rousing success. However, we're still raising money for her. I'm going to put the PayPal in here. You send it directly to her. Oh, shit. Directly to her, and that way I have nothing to do with it. No one can accuse me of stealing. It's beautiful. I know a lot of you have already done this. If you can afford it, do it again. If you cannot, don't worry about it. Possibly pass it along would be good. Ovarian cancer, or I might add the second time because of an idiot doctor, in my opinion only. And I'm not a doctor, but nevertheless, it seems to be the opinion of her father, who happens to be our buddy Nick over here.
Very much so. That is my opinion.
Yeah. Nick is her father. As Nick has said at the beginning of the show, they got a very close family. But not everybody is Bill Gates rich, so they got bills, they got this, they got that. And I believe the 18th, as far as I know, is when she goes and sees her doctor and finds out exactly what they're going to do, which is coming around the corner in 6 days. I wrote it down, so I did write it down. So I booked today's the 12th, so 6 days. She'll be going to the doctor to find out exactly what is what. Let's see. Somebody asked if there was a mechanic here. So what's wrong with your car?
Just don't ask for an IT guy.
Yeah. So much of our water flows out to sea because lunatic greenies fight to stop any dams being built, which is a great cause. A lot of this country is drought half the times. You are absolutely right. They do the same thing with the freaking Everglades. Every year before summer, they drain them, and they wonder why we're having a fucking drought in Florida. It's not mine, it's my brother's after the door was super glued shut. Okay, that's not really a mechanic. That's more of an art teacher would have to teach you that. I don't know. Who the fuck super glued his door shut?
Fingernail polish remover or something, maybe? It's a little acetone.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it ain't good for the paint. I can tell you that. I don't. Who in the hell super doo? Who does that? I mean, I would think with the heaviness of the door, if you can get in on the other side, open all the windows, and just
Sounds like
yank the
crazy
crap out
broad
of
to
it.
me.
Yeah, yank the crap out of it. It might come break loose. He put my Jeep on blocks, so I super glued his door shut. Oh, Tiffany did this. Oh.
Oh, payback is a bitch.
Oh, well, okay. So what is your Jeep is on blocks? I mean, did he steal the tires, anything like that? Or is it just on blocks? And you drive a Jeep, you're a Jeep girl. Oh dear God. I've known Jeep girls. They're difficult. Jeep girls are women that are just in their own breed. It's like horse girls. If green energy was practical, companies will be working on it. That's actually very lucid of you, Kevin. Nice job. It's true though. It is. It is. It is. It's not practical, but it's lucrative. See, that's the thing. There's a difference. A little buddy called
Oh, it was
Tiffany.
lucrative during Obama's administration. Remember Solyndra?
Yeah,
They all went broke.
yeah, but the owners and shit or whatever, they got rich.
Wasn't that a black stripper in Vegas, Cylinder?
Kind of sounds like it, but you know.
My ex put all his stuff in the middle of the yard and set it on fire. Why would? Oh, you put all the stuff in the middle of the yard.
I like horse girls because I used to be the stallion. You know,
Right. So Destiny put all her ex's stuff in the middle of the yard and set it on fire. Okay, let's make a mental note of Destiny and Tiffany that we shouldn't piss them off too much. We already kind of knew about Destiny because she just eats kangaroo and shit, so we know about
so
that.
now Destiny's all clear to be mine now.
I think you wouldn't last a week.
If you want your shit burnt.
I don't think you'd last a week before you had an apple in your mouth and a spit up your ass. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you'd be barbecued.
Hey, I'm not Jeffrey Epstein over here, but I'm willing to experiment.
He's having to crawl through the other side. Is he a weakling? Because where exactly did you put the super glue? Was it in the actual door lock or in the door jamb and where the mechanism is, or was it just the entire door? Because if it was just the entire door and not the actual catch and everything, the chances are if he was strong enough, he could just yank it open.
That must be more than super glue. They're like that gorilla glue shit.
I don't know. Did you use? Amanda wants to know if you
You
used.
should have squirted like power grab or something in there, or carpenter's glue or something.
Did you use Gorilla Glue? Or there's such a thing as Godzilla glue too. I checked on solar panels. It's bullshit. Bullshit. And I gotta love spell check. Cost versus savings. Yeah, Florida will actually pay you to put in solar panels. I just don't want them.
So I got mine for free.
Yeah, Matt has
I
solar
rent
panels.
it. I rent them.
Yeah.
From the company.
Runs his whole house.
No, you're only allowed to take 30% off your state power bill. Anything you produce over doesn't count. No, you can't run. No, they won't let you. Even if you could make 75% of your own power, they won't let you do it.
Not to mention the fact, yeah, because if you
Well,
do,
yeah,
if you
because
make
they
a,
want to make money. They don't want to pay you for
yeah,
it.
um, if you make more energy than you need, supposedly the electric company is supposed to pay you for producing more electricity. And so they in Florida, it's actually illegal to do. You're not allowed to do it unless you go through the electric company. Um,
Right.
it is
Yeah,
what it
here
is.
you get a credit. You don't actually give you a check. You get a credit. So you could essentially not have an electric bill forever.
Yeah, so basically, I'm paying the solar company like, I don't know, $100 a month, and I'm getting like, $150 off my fucking bill from the power company.
So
So,
you're basically.
I'm netting $50, basically.
I'd have taken me 10 years to maybe break even. Yeah. Yeah. There's a Tiffany, right? You know what else is good? And I shouldn't be helping you because you seem like you're psycho and everything, but foam, contractor foam that they put in to fill in holes like around electrical type shit and whatever. You put that in a door lock, I guarantee you they ain't getting a key in it. It's soft, but you ain't getting a key in it, and it will get in there everywhere. Amanda seems like.
Oh, you mean that expansion foam shit?
Yep. Yep. Now listen, anything
yeah.
you may hear on this show, we do not advocate you actually do. This is for legal purposes because I don't want to go to prison. It's not in the lock, it's on the bolt the door attaches to, but he picked on me since we were kids, so paybacks. Wow. Tiffany, you don't fuck with Tiffany. Are you a serial killer, Tiffany? Tell us the truth. Are you just practicing to get to the point where you actually start, going to work and killing people?
Did you wear gloves and leave your cell phone at home so they can't locate you?
Yeah. Oh, I imagine that she wanted him to know who did it. Tiffany does not seem to be too afraid of much. Destiny Power says solar is a total rort. RORT. I have no idea what a rort is, but I suspect it's bad. Um, Solar is bad. Wind power is not that great. You know what's great? Gas. You know what else is great? Natural
Come
gas
on,
ain't bad.
the wind turbines kill birds and shit. Come on over here.
And all the solar panels come from China. Fuck China from Destiny. If you go on YouTube, you can buy your own or make your own.
Language is like, sending me messages.
Yeah, like fuck off, man.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch!
Yeah. Yeah. Matt, she's actually told you to fuck off. So I don't know what kind of message that is to you. She's fairly direct. I don't know.
I like hard to get.
I think she's pretty happy, even though she lives
Apparently,
where she
you're like
lives.
never
She's
gonna
living there
get.
just to stay away from you. But I see Matt's future. Him going to Australia, and we'll never see him again because somewhere on the prairie will be Matt's bones with his apple stone in his mouth. Tip's liable to super glue his junk to his stomach, and then he won't be able to take a piss without doing a handstand from Eric Driver. Yeah, I wouldn't fuck around with Tiffany too much. Does your husband know about this? Does he know about this? Tell us the truth.
She might need about 2 bottles.
Look, let me tell you something. Eric Driver just brought up something that the woman years and years, and he came home drunk as shit one night. fondling and had Super doing the other hand, and Super.
Nick's breaking up.
He didn't fuck with her again.
Yeah, I did hear about that, but you broke up really bad. I know what you're talking about. It was years ago. I think it was in the news. I heard about that. Guy got to see a dick super glued to his cell. Yeah, you don't fuck around with that, man. You don't fuck around
No,
with
I
women.
worked with a woman.
Some of these women are crazy, man. I'm telling you, they'll do stupid shit. Look at that woman, Lorena Bobbitt. She cut the guy's dick off. I mean, come on, man. Then she drove away with it like it belonged to her. Nick is sounding a bit like Biden. Yeah, Nick was breaking up there. He seems to be back now. Either that or he's gone like retarded or something. I don't know. I just returned to hear that Matt's privates are possibly being attacked. Yes, termites. Termites, Virginia. Yes, termites. Colleen says cheers. Huh? She's a wicked witch kettle she has out in the field there. And starting a fire. There's some women on here. I got to tell you, I would have fucked.
Beer drinking and hell raises, yeah. Little girl, don't you want to come along with me?
I got to tell you, there's women on here. Most of them I wouldn't screw with. I'm going to tell you right now, I wouldn't fuck with them. No, they got bad thoughts going through their head. These few of them, they're liable to use some of them. It's true.
Well, come on. I got the personality, the looks they can't resist. It's been a curse my whole life.
Oh, boy. All right. Well, I'm just a fat, bald guy, so I'll move on from there.
I tell you, maybe this could be. I'll give you a condensed version. I was bartending at this outdoor club, right? And it was like families were they were having like whatever fucking chit parties, birthday, whatever, doing shit. This one broad kept coming in here, buying drinks and then staying longer and like talking to me and blah, 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 and then leaving and shit. And well, I'm not there for another time. It turned into a fucking fiasco.
Okay. They're over here on the comments talking about Lorena Bobbitt throwing her husband's important shit out the window, and the dog got it.
Piece of deal.
And I heard the parks custodian found he used one of them sticks with a spike on the end to pick up litter. Well, that's nice. I don't think that happened, but okay. Yeah, so, some women don't appreciate being cheated on and treated like shit for some reason. And you got to sleep eventually. So, if you're loud like me, you better be useful or something. I don't know. Jimmy Collins says, just got a notification. Facebook is severely cracking down on hate speech. I'm shocked. Element agree with, which is pretty much everything we say on this show. So, for those of you and JT Holbrook, you'll see my picture at the top. Jerry is with a G, because we will continue one damn way or another. Yeah, that's when Matt woke up from his
And
fantasy.
I have other pages myself.
Yeah, I think Nick has one page, but he never says anything, so I'm sure it'll be fine.
Jerry doesn't have a fucking computer.
I have a computer.
Matt.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Matt.
All right. I got two, actually. I just fixed my laptop today. Matt needs a metal jock strap. from Virginia Pollock. I'm not sure.
I want to look at Virginia's closet now.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Oh, look, we still got 18 minutes. Yeah, we all know Facebook is bad. Twitter, YouTube, it's all bad. It is. Social media in general is a cesspool. You try to make some sense of it, you can't. So we just do it, whatever that is. People like it, they do, they don't, oh freaking well. I don't even know how, I don't, half the people that are actually watching now, that it says are watching now, I have no idea who they are because they don't comment. So I don't know. And it doesn't tell me who they are, naturally. So
well, you know, we got a few faithful, but I've seen Lisa Rum's Holmesy in a while. What the hell's going on
I
there?
think she's getting married. She's busy with planning.
Snooks.
Yeah. Destiny says you have a rusty metal jock strap there, Matt. I saw Washington Post printed a story about the Dems wanting the mainstream
I'll let
media
you polish it up for me.
not to report any negative stories about Kamala, or else they just, well,
or rapists, whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. In the end, folks, it's all bullshit. She says she's happy to be back. Well, we're happy to have you, Jolene. I felt bad about that. I couldn't believe it when I found that. And I never look on that wrist. There's a bunch of people on it. Most of them I didn't recognize, so they probably belong there. Something they said or threatened or whatever. But I don't know how the hell Jolene got on there.
Alrighty.
So, or Tiffany. I might put Tiffany's bird on there. I don't know.
Well, I know how I'd want them to get on there, but
what?
Get the hell out of my way!
There you go. Anyway. Well, we could cut it short. Drunk. The ban list.
Hey, at that age, what do you got to lose?
Myself.
Oh, you still got that?
Well, I am married, so it's not as much, but yeah.
Well, so is Matt, but he lost self-respect 40 years ago.
Yeah. It's just, yeah.
Jesus, hey, at least I'm above the cat on the.
Yeah, well, when you have,
That's what you're told, right?
yeah, that's what they say to you. Did they come pat you on the head more than a cat? I don't know. Tomorrow we find out if the other half has COVID.
To tell you the truth.
Well, that's not good, man. Sorry about a black woman who was upset and got loud and verbal because some store owners used AR-15s to keep her from looting them. Well, it's racist, as we all know, even though the gun is black in most cases, unless you're one of them ones who makes it different colors, which I hate. I don't know. I love these idiots.
Well, it's.
I just saw a scroll on the speaker line on Fox that said the bill had that cops aren't allowed to shoot back.
That Toya Jerry sounds like a pussy-ass midget. Really?
Are you freaking blind? Driver's license.
Oh,
You ought to
pissed
get
off.
one, what?
Okay, that's better. You can say the whole word, Tiffany. It won't kill anybody.
Hey, Jerry, could they got that in the Arlie Ermy fucking version?
Yeah, they probably have one. I don't know. I bought this at an auction years ago, and I tried it again. The batteries were bad, so I ordered 3 batteries for like $2. They're them little round disky kind. I just put them in, and that's what I went out to get off the porch, and I put them in, and it works.
Lithium batteries?
Yes. The thick ones, the LP44s or something. There's 3 of them in there. Pissed off you, Jerry. Yeah, well, that's all right. I used to yell a lot on video, and a lot of people watched. I don't yell as much on video or even as close anymore, and nobody watches. What does that tell everybody?
No, you hadn't been on a rant in quite a while, actually.
Well, it would be different if there was something new. It's the same crap every day. It just keeps getting dumber, like everybody's trying to out stupid each other, and it's actually become kind of boring. I don't know.
I got a great idea for a meme with Joe and Kamala. If I can find a picture of them together, I'll probably find a fucking million of them by later today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a good fucking meme idea.
All right. We have a local weatherman that is terrified of midgets. He'll run out of the room if one shows up, from Nikki Young. How can you be terrified of midgets?
True story. I've seen it more
Midget,
than once. I don't know.
midgets are
What,
cool.
you got bands of roving midgets over there that
Creeps them
might
out.
show up? What the fuck does that mean?
Well, we've been to a nightclub or whatever, and friend, and a midget shows up, and this guy is running for the hills. He's like, fucking.
You said it worked.
Nikki Young, they have a preferred name now from Amanda. You're not being politically correct.
Well, little people.
Yeah. My wife watches the midget shows, the
What,
reality
little
midget
cocksuckers?
shows. Little people, I think. Well, that's fine. I mean, can I ask somebody something? What does changing the name really do? Little people, midgets, it's the same freaking thing. It's like
Well, actually, it's more scientific. If you said little people, it could be a midget or a dwarf, which are,
Correct.
chromosomically not the same.
or Nick.
The
Nick's a little
dwarf is
people.
bigger, actually.
Yeah. So, but what does changing the name really do? I mean, what to anything? I got tools, you got fasteners, you got all kinds of shit, and they keep changing the names on me. I go and ask for some, nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about, but it's the same goddamn thing. I would be too. They're the right size to hit the old punching bags.
You are correct, Tiffany.
Banning a word gives it power over you.
No, a low
That's
blow.
actually true. Yeah, banning a word actually gives it power over you. That's from Eric Dry. That's actually true. It is. It is. If Biden wasn't so hateful, I'd feel sorry for him almost. I feel sorry for him. I mean, I'm not sorry for him. I feel sorry for the situation more than him. He's probably getting what he deserves. He was kind of a low life his whole career. But I mean, I keep asking the same question. What the hell did he do to his wife that makes her push him to do this? I mean, she's as much at fault as anybody else. I swear, if he keeps going the way he's going, I can't imagine him having to debate Trump. It's going to be people all over the country. Not.
I don't know if he's even gonna go that far yet.
I don't know.
They may replace him before.
Um,
And as far as his wife goes, I think she's been a little mercenarial about it. Even if he loses, she can write a goddamn book.
yeah.
If he wins, she's probably going, "Oh shit, I hit the jackpot."
Well,
I don't, she's fucking calculating the whole goddamn thing, I believe.
well, I mean, the woman comes out about the sexual assault. You didn't really hear much from Biden's wife about that. But you can bet that Biden's been frickin' sleeping around on whoever he's been married to for years and years. These are like Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton. It's nothing but a political arrangement.
So yeah, where's Huma and all the charges she had?
Yep.
Huma is a fart in the fucking wind.
Yep. No, never heard from Ilhan Omar. Rashida Tlaib just won their frickin' primaries. And they're corrupt as possible. AOC won her primary. She's corrupt as possible. This is the thing, folks. Most of them are going to be back because nobody votes in the primaries and votes these fuckers out. I was really hoping at least one of them would not be reelected, but all four of them are going to be, and they're going to have help. You watch, there'll be one or two more get elected. The squad's going to keep getting bigger because people sit on their couch and bitch and moan, don't go vote.
Oh yeah,
that's as simple as
that. Could be a fucking platoon.
Schumer, McConnell, all these people are coming back. Pelosi.
Yeah, the thing is, the squad didn't steal any Republican seats. They just replaced Democrats.
Yeah, but still,
so far,
even the Democrats don't like them.
It's half of 1, 50%. Yeah, I mean it's the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
Basically, they're all fucking cronyized.
Yep. But the problem is that they're not Democrats. They're flat out socialists. They call themselves Democratic Socialists, but that's just so they can get elected. They're flat out socialists, communists, whatever you want to call them. Okay. I mean, look what they're doing in this country.
Or the M word.
They're burning books. They're banning words. They're burning the flag. Okay. They're telling you what you can and cannot say. They're calling everybody names, trying to get them in line. And the ones that won't get in line are like us, are every Eastern phobe you can think of. Because if you're nice to me, I'm gonna be nice to you. If you are an asshole, I'm gonna be an asshole to you. It's that fucking simple. There's nothing else. But you can't convince truths about the black people, about the white people, about the freaking Hispanic people, and anybody else. You say some truths like more blacks are killed by, or more whites are killed by cops and blacks, that automatically makes you racist. Facebook or somebody, and I really could care less. So, let's see. When the number reaches 7, do we get to call them the septic squad? That's funny. So let's see. Tiffany is 5'2". Jolene, my hot rod was 5'7". That's her ex-husband who died. Let's see. Jolene is 5'9". My dad is 6'3". My wife is like 5'7" or 8 or something, I think.
What's all this size bullshit going on here?
I don't know.
You started it, man.
Yeah. It had to do with the midgets. Tall people scare me.
Oh,
I'm afraid they'll step on me. People scare.
Yeah, the little people comments.
I don't.
Midgets.
I try very hard not to step on anybody, but I'm 6'2". I weigh about 260, 270, and I'm fat and bald, so you wouldn't even notice me hardly because you're too young. Young people, they just old guy, go away. Kind of sad. Pisses me off when someone calls me elderly. Someone did about 3 months ago. Somebody called me elderly. I almost kicked their fucking ass. I swear to God, I was so fucking pissed. My daughter is 6 foot. Damn. She play basketball?
Damn.
We are the same size pocket rockets. What'd she say? 5'2". Really? That's almost the size of a kangaroo. You look up to kangaroos, Destiny? Tell me the truth. How about koala bears?
The wallaby.
Amanda's daughter is 5'11". I don't know. Apparently, this is the thing now.
Yeah, she wants me.
That's nice.
Put the cell phone down, dickhead!
There you go. Okay.
Jasmine's like 5 foot. Her mama was 4'11".
Thanks, Jerry. You got me eating those candy pumpkins. I gotta tell you, that shit's like crack, man. You eat one, you can't
Mine's
have it
about
before.
8 3/4.
You're a goddamn moron!
Your foot?
Now, please, Matt. Nick, no. Let's say, you know what they say, though, dynamite comes in small packages. Yeah. Well, you freaking, you're out to get your family or something. It's like, I've no doubt of that. All right, we're out of time, thankfully. What is today, Wednesday? So tomorrow night we'll be on radio, internet radio, not the real thing. Over on Trigger Warning TV, comes out of Manchester, England. We have a 2-hour show over there, 7 p.m. Eastern. I'll be putting a link on my page and on the American Rebellion page. Also, you don't have to have an account to be over there. All you do is click on the link, make up a name, and go on. That's it, okay? And now, roos are 7 or 8 foot. Really? I didn't know they were that big. Okay. Anyway, so we'll be on there. So look for the link if you feel like it. It will be. It's just a. You won't see me. That's all. That's the only difference. Anyhow, Matt, you got any last words?
As I'm going to Holland, we can entertain anybody that would want to come over to Holland, because we do these things in Holland.
Slow down, dumbass! Walmart's open all night!
All right. So, Nick, anything even close to better than that?
I'll just stick with my coon ass accent.
Yeah.
Because it's original.
Yeah.
And I'm from here. I don't claim to be from anywhere. So I can straight up say, bonsoir, everybody.
That's right. Bonnie Suarez. I hope everybody has a good evening. Hopefully we'll see everybody tomorrow. I hope that everybody makes it through to the weekend. We'll be on Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern right here, and Saturday night, hopefully, if I get back in time. Might be a little late, maybe not. I don't know. I'll be letting everybody know. But Alan says, don't let your dingle dangle. Okay. Please stay vigilant. Be aware of your surroundings at all times, and always remember, it's amazing what you can do when you have no other choice. My name is Jerry. On behalf of Mr. Matty K and Mr. Nick Young and the whole Hee-Haw gang, we do, and everything else made it nice. And Jolene, very happy to see you back. Take care, and don't kill anybody, whatever